Hello, it's Marjolaine. How are you guys? I'm here to do a baby massage, and I'll just wait for people to hop on if they wanted to hop on, but otherwise we'll just get on with it, and so that's not too long of a video. Now I've got my Owlie here. If anybody doesn't know about Owlie, it's really great for children, babies, and it has all different kinds of music. It has waves, and you feel like you're in the forest with some of the noises. See, this one here, it's got birds, and that's really lovely to listen to for your baby. And it has different colors, so I'll put it off for now so you can hear me. Oh no, it's got the waves. Now I just want to say the benefits of having to do baby massage on your baby. It strengthens bond between you and your baby. It brings trust and also helps you to communicate with the baby and the baby to communicate with you. And the baby helps your baby to sleep and relax. Your calming touch will make your baby feel loved and cared for. It's a positive effect on infants' hormone and controls stress. Research suggests that baby massage might even promote health growth, and it actually relieves and prevents colic and constipation, and it helps in muscular tension and growing pains. And one of the really cool thing about it is it helps the baby's immune system, speeds development of the central nervous system too. Now, I personally did baby massage on my children, and one of them, the second child, was my sickest, and he had a lot of colic and he was struggling with a lot of things, and I went along at my mum's care place, and they had a baby massage going. I think it was about 4 weeks, and we all, us young mums, went and we met young mums, and we all had our babies, and we all did it on our own babies while someone taught us how to do a baby massage. Then when I started doing massage, because I loved it so much, I just kept massaging my children until they grew up, then became a beauty therapist and still love massage. And I went to do a course on infants massage so I could teach. Now, of course, my business with the beauty got busier, so I just so happy to have gone through all my notes to come to you today. And I just want you to just to think about this, how natural it is for mums and bubs. Now, most of us would carry, actually 72%, would carry our babies on our left side, like this, or like this. Do you ever wonder why we do that? It's just a natural thing. Now, our heart is on the left, and while the baby's in our tummy, they can hear our heartbeat. So when we are holding our baby close to us on the left, it's just a natural thing to do. And also, when we are holding our baby on the left-hand side and our right brain is processing what the baby's doing, our right side actually gives us information relating to emotional facial cues. Isn't that incredible? I just find that amazing. All those little things just really really believe that, you know, babies and mums are just natural together. And while we're holding the baby like this and we're looking into the baby's face, actually this distance, the baby actually can see our face. So this amount of distance, and when we're patting and stroking the baby's head, that's why people love facials, because we're actually stroking away the lymph, and if they're crying, this is a really good soothing thing to do to a baby. And you probably already do it anyway, so you're probably doing everything so naturally as a mum. And as we put the baby up like that and we're smoothing it, we always go down, we don't go up. It actually irritates babies to go up, especially on their hair nude. You always smooth it down. You will never stroke like a dog, against the fur. You will always stroke with the fur. So it's just something that is interesting to me. Now, let's talk about oils. What are we going to use on our babies for baby oils? And you know what? This is what's scary, and people just look at the things in the shops, and one of them's called baby massage oil. You see it, baby oil. And those oils in the shops have hydrocarbon, a substance that when inhaled can be fatal. And like gasoline, motor oil, hair oil, some of them have that, according to the National Capital Poison Center, this slippery and easily to inhale substance, untreated, can lead to pneumonia or even death. So if our body, our skin, is the largest organ in our body, why would we put something that's got chemical on our baby's body? We just wouldn't, if we knew what was in some of those oils that is out there. Now, Young Living has got this oil, which is called Young Living Seedling Baby Oil. This is the one that you should get. It's seed to seal, so everything, even from the growth and in how they pick it, it's got no chemicals in it. It's mild, gentle formula developed to moisturize, soothe and nourish infants' delicate skin. It's got really, really delicate ingredients in there. Some's got a few of the ingredients is apricot kernel oil, lavender, bergamot, but the peel, not the actual bergamot, lang lang flower oil, geranium flower. So it's very, very gentle, and it's really, really subtle. I can't really say I can smell lavender or any one smell. It's just really, really subtle, and it's really, really light. So I recommend this. I used it on my grandchildren, and it is just beautiful. And it's only a little bottle, but you don't need much. So that's that for the massage oil. Now, with the essential oils, the one that they recommend a lot is Gentle Baby. And this is beautiful. This is great for bonding with your child, and you can put a little dab on their feet and even put it in your hair. When you're holding the baby, that oil really bonds with you. And this is one that they really, that's the top of the oil for babies. And of course, we've got a whole range now for babies. And Sleep.It is like that, and it's a purple one. You can put underneath your baby's feet if you're wanting it to have a good rest. There is tummy gies for babies, specifically for babies or infants or children, and calming. Now, I saw a video with this seedling calming for babies. It's most likely got a lot of the lavender in it. And a little baby was crying, just really, really crying. And the mum just put it near the nostril so the baby would just smell it, and the baby calmed down. And I just thought, wow, the mum didn't even have to put any oil on the baby. So they're the ones that I've just done a bit of research, and I also would recommend German chamomile and peace and calming, which I used on my grandson, and I didn't even put it on him. I just put a dot on in his cot, and he fell asleep. Boy, peace and calming. So let me start now that we got all that sort of out the way. One thing I would like to say, when I started with my baby journey, when I was a young mum, I used, and I'm doing it today, is a sheepskin. I find that really adorable to use, and there's no, there's nothing that says you have to use it, but that's something that I did as a young mum. And you can do your baby massage on the floor, so that the baby doesn't roll away and fall. But when I was a young mum, I did it on a massage table, so that I was standing and I had full control. So either on the floor or on a massage table. Don't try and do it in your bed or, wherever else on the couch. Make sure the baby is safe. First thing is first, and I do this with every massage, and with baby especially, take off all your jewelry. Take off all your jewelry before you start. Now select a time that is suited to you to do your baby. The thing that's required, where they promote to do your baby when they wake up, and massage twice a day if you need. Now, I personally didn't have 2 times a day to massage a baby. I had 4 children. I was very confident I could do one, and I didn't do it when they woke up. I was the other way. When I did the bath time, the last bath time at night, when all the toddlers went to bed and when the house was quiet, I did the massage then to put my baby to sleep. So I didn't want it to stimulate. I actually, with the nice bath, and I was already undressing the baby, I thought this will be a great time, and it was a great time for me to moisturize my baby before my baby went to bed. So it's different. There's nothing wrong or right. That's personally what I did when I was a young mum. But now mums are just encouraged to do it whenever they can, and when the baby is content to have a massage. Because if it's their playtime or other time and meal time, they're hungry, don't go there and then upset them. After I'd given my baby a massage, I would breastfeed and put them to bed, and I found that worked so amazingly, and the nighttime sleep was really great for both of baby and I. Now, we actually communicate with our baby straight even before, when they're born. And there's a teaching that we should communicate with our babies before we give them a massage, so they know that they're going to be having a massage. So when I was trained to do the baby massage, they say to ask permission and say, do you want a massage? And you would gently come up to them with your hands like this, looking in their face, and ask them, do you want a massage? Now, when I was a young mum, I'd just say, massage time, and my baby will be really, really happy. So it depends how you want to do it. If you just want to say that, or the other one, what I personally did, it doesn't matter. As long as the baby knows this is the cue, you're putting your hands and you're going to be touching them. Now, that cue, they won't know what you're doing for about 8 weeks. Just persevere, and then eventually the baby will smile and would have bouncing arms and legs, and it would say, wow, I know what's happening now. We're going to have massage time. And that is really awesome. Now, if you get a baby that goes, oh no, crying, irritable, don't force a massage on the baby. It will just make you and the baby hate the experience, and you don't want that. You want to bring the bond between yourself and the baby. So now, a couple of things I want to say. Babies do not like, I shouldn't say they do not want, they're so young, light touches like that. It actually irritates them. Don't start off thinking, oh, they're fragile, I'm just going to be really, really delicate. It just annoys them. It's like someone, when I'm massaging someone and they're ticklish, actually they want firm, long strokes. Firm, long strokes. Not little strokes. You're not doing a deep tissue massage. You're just soothing and relaxing. So we'll start our massage, and there's about 5 steps to the legs, and then there'll be 4 steps here. Each part of the body has a section. So if you've got a pen and paper, if you've already started writing what I've said, great. But anyway, you can always re-watch this video. You are going to start with the legs. And I always start with the right leg. No, their left leg, my right arm, my right hand. And when you pour your oil, and you rub it, and you're warming your hands. And now you're going to hold the ankle. First, before you do that, whatever oils that you watched me talk about, if you're wanting your baby to sleep, you would put sleep.It, right? And you would put the sleep.It 1 drop at the back of your hand, on the back, and you would just gently put it on their feet to start off with. And you will put 1 drop. If you put it on the baby's foot, you might end up 2. It's too much. You really want to just have 1 drop, almost like half a drop to each feet. That's it. You put your essential oil away. Now you're going to use your massage oil. That's how strong the oils are. And if you're using an essential oil that's already blended, it's a kid scent one, fantastic, still use 1 drop. And if you're using lavender, that's an adult, make sure you even use a smaller amount and make sure you dilute it. But the great thing about the other kid scents, it's already been diluted for you. So remember, less is best. You don't want too much oil, and you want to dilute. Right, so now you've got your oil, you've done your oils at the bottom of this, and that's it for the rest of the massage. You've done your oil and you've warmed up your hands. You start with the leg and you grab your right hand with the baby's left ankle. That way you've got it really secure. See how I've held the ankle? And now you're going to apply the oil, one hand with the other, from hip to ankle, from hip to ankle, from hip to ankle. So you're not letting go of that ankle. The second step, when you've applied, that was the application, and I usually do, 3, but depends how, to start off, just do 1, whatever it takes to get through the routine, and then the baby would actually love to have you do all this to them. The second part of hip to ankle is rolling, and you go from hip to ankle, rolling like this. This feels really lovely, and I do it 3 times. Then with the pads of your finger, you are going to do circles on their muscles, just really lightly, and I go from bottom to top, and I avoid their knees, and I'm just really gentle, just going where the muscles are rather than the bones, and I go up, circle. When I finish this foot, the last step is now holding, starting with your right hands. Now you're going to go down the leg. And you can think of that being just bringing the blood back to the heart to finish. Does that make sense? It does, doesn't it? I think so. And now you're going to put this leg down and you go to their right leg, and I'm going to hold my left hands to their right leg, and I'm going to I'll put that down first, put my oil, and now hip to ankle, applying the oil. Yes, don't be too hard on the chin and the knee. And then we're going to roll from hip to ankle. Yeah, the leg goes a bit everywhere, so make sure you hold on, and then circle with the pads of your finger, making sure you don't, overdo it. You don't do it over the knees and the chin, and then shin, and then stroke downwards, holding one hand, downwards, downwards, downwards. You've done the legs. Now you take both your hands, and this is called the incorporate stroke, and you just rub the leg right to the toe so that they sort of know you've finished. So you do this 3 times. You finish that side of the massage. The next one is abdomen. I've got to read my notes or else I'll forget, because I just massage and then forget to tell you exactly what I'm doing. Now, with the abdomen, you're going to find from the back of your baby the lowest part of the rib. So it'll be around here. And you, of course, the baby's lying down. You wouldn't hold it to find it, but I just want to show you where I'm going to put my fingers. And then you go right around the ribs and until your fingers meet, and it'll be around the belly button. From that line down, you're going to massage. You're not going to massage up there. So you're putting a line, and after a while you'll know where that line is, and you will need to stay below the abdomen, below. So now I'm going to hold on to the baby. I'm going goo, 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 and my hand's still there, and I pour some oil and I warm it up, and I'm going to crisscross like so around the tummy, just like that. And so you're getting all the oils, you're just applying it very gently. And then when we finish that, you stroke downwards with a horizontal hand like this. And I'm just gently going down from the belly button down. When you've applied that, and I usually do 3 times, you know me, every time I teach is 3, 3, 3. You probably could do more or less, but you've got to be really quick to start off with. Now we're going to do this really tricky. This is the hardest thing you're going to learn, and once you've learned it, you'll just nail it. We're going to go around the tummy. Now this is really important, especially if your baby's got colic or they're in pain. It's always around here, and I will do, I'll just do a gas one at the end of this. But even if your baby doesn't have a sore tummy, you can still do it, so you prevent a lot of unnecessary pain to do with gas in their tummy. You're going to use your finger, your index finger and your middle finger. So you get that up for me, and you are going to use your left fingers to their right stomach, and you're going to go up. There's the belly button, up, let go, and then use your right finger, do it again, and across and down. because that's where the stomach, how the stomach works, and so you're trying to, you know, reduce any pain there. So let me show you again. It's like an upside down U. So you're going up, then continue again, around and down. So this is the belly button there. So you're doing a U like that, but you're doing it with two hands. One hand goes up and the other one follows it, and around and down. So if I do it without holding my baby up, it would look like this. How amazing is that? So that relaxes their tummy. Repeat the fingers and continue to draw upside down U to your right, from their right, but your left to your right. So you're repeating it 3 times. Now that we finished that area, we're going to incorporate the 2 areas that we've already massaged 3 times. So again, I'm going to go down to the toes, from the tummy to the toes 3 times, and the baby knows, after a while you'll know that I've finished that area. Now I'm going to go with my arms. Again, it's very similar to the foot. I'm going to put the oil first, and then I'm going to hold my baby with one hand, and I am going to go from the body up. And it's really easy why you would do that. It comes naturally, and you're just going to apply it 3 times on each side, and the baby's going, oh, this is awesome. And then alternate hands, stroke down to the shoulder. You don't do the rolly thing with the arms. You just go down, down, going towards the heart. And if you're standing up, you'll be going like this. Down, long strokes, finish this side, and you would repeat it on the other hand, exactly the same. You hold the wrists, and you go down to apply the oil, down, hold the wrist, down, alternate hand, down, down, and then go back up. And of course, you just kind of massage it. It just sounds, but you're just really, you know, just loving on your baby. When we finish the arm, we're going to have 3 incorporate strokes again. And this time we're going to start with that arm and go right down to the toes. So we're just going right down to the toes. And the reason I didn't put any essential oils on my hand, I put it at the back of my hand, and I dabbed it in the back of my little finky to the feet at the start, is because now I'm going to do the face, and I don't really need a lot of oils. Whatever's on my hands will be enough. And this is a really amazing part. You're going to hold your baby with the thumb. You're going to go across like that 3 times. Then with both the hands, pad of your hands, finger, index finger and middle finger, you're just going to gently do both the cheeks. And it looks like that with both hands together. And then you're going to do a stroke, 3 strokes that incorporates all that together. And you're just going to go all the way down from the head around 3 times. And that's the end of the front of the baby. Now we're going to turn the baby. Now this is really tricky. I always did my babies on the floor if I had floor, but I preferred it on my changing table because I had more control and I was standing. And I was always on a sheep rug like I've got now. And some people will put their baby, if they're on the floor, they will put their baby on their lap. So they're holding on to their babies like that and holding their chin. And some people held their babies like this and did the back. if the baby's really tiny and can't hold their head on the floor. Yeah, so it depends on your baby and how it wants to be massaged. And there's another way, some people do it on the side, like that. Like that. I'll show you the other way. Like that. So it's up to your baby how you want to do that. And it's up to you what comfort, how you feel comfortable in doing, what you feel like doing. And again, we warm the oil. And I suggest you don't let go of the baby. They love to, they feel comforted by your touch. So as you're putting them down, I would hold my hand at the back like this and pour my oil and warm it up, so I'm not letting go of my baby, and it's not like going, oh, where are you? Where are you? So the back, arms, face, back, lying on the floor, current position. Sorry, I'm just reading my notes, so I'm making sure I don't forget anything. Warm your oil, stroke down. This is really important. Stroke down the back 3 times, just like that. Don't go up and down like you would with an adult, because that really irritates them to go up the back, and it sort of like overstimulates them. Place your hand horizontal and repeat stroke. So I would go like that on either side of the spine, but I was also taught professionally to go this way horizontally, making sure you don't hurt the spine. That's why I prefer just to do both. And now you will do small circles on either side of the spine and repeat that 3 times. I would start at the top, and I'll just put and just go around on either side of the spine. I even did their buttocks. So go around, and I would use both my hands to go from that side to that side with my right hand and my left hand. I would do it, and I would go to the end 3 times, and then I would finish my whole massage routine very slowly, so that they know it's coming to the end. And again, that it's called an incorporation stroke, which I'll go right from the top of the head right down to the toes 3 times, and I would do it really slowly. And that's it, guys. That's the end. And I would turn them around and let them know all done, all done. And they get to know that, you know, I start and finish. So that's really just a really basic baby massage. If you've got a baby that's really, really, really struggling with pain in its stomach, this is something you can try. And if things don't work out, you have to contact someone near you to come and maybe spend time with you, with your baby. That's a professional baby massage instructor. Now, remember that little routine that I taught you just before? Well, if your baby's really, really, really sad, you would need to do this little sequence morning and night, twice a day, until, you know, your baby starts relaxing and everything starts happening naturally. Now you warm your hands with the oil, stay below the diaphragm like I showed you, alternate horizontal strokes like I told you 6 times like this. So you're just applying the oil to start off with, and then you bring the knees up to the abdomen. Hold for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then gently bounce the legs down. When you've done that, you get your index finger and your middle finger and you start doing your U, your left, their right, your left hand, go up, and then you follow with your right hand, go around and down, and you do that 6 times. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring the knees to the abdomen again for 6 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then gently bounce it down 3 times. Up, 6, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down. And I tell you, I had a son that he would just let it out. Just as I go like this, all his bad wind came out, and it was such a relief. And I didn't even have essential oils at the time. Imagine if you put the tummy jars on it, very diluted, and you do this little massage and press the knees up for 6 times and then bounce it down. You will really find great satisfaction. Just keep going and don't stop. Make sure you do it in the morning and at night. Now, the most asked questions is when is the best time to massage? I've said that before. It's some women like doing it when their baby just get up because they're relaxed, and it's a really good time. But there's no hard and fast rules because I did it myself before my baby went to sleep. My babies went to sleep. And another question is, how long should a massage last? That's a really good question. And there's no set time. You should stop when the baby has had enough. That's a really good time to stop. But some babies, their love language is touch and they love it. And then allow for time. Don't rush, and take your time, because if you're calm and you're loving it, the baby will love it. And it's a great way to communicate with your baby. It's a great way to bond. Another good question is, how often should I massage my baby? And I already answered that. Once or twice a day, depending how much time you have. And another thing, don't worry if you don't do the whole sequence. Even to start off with, if you just do one of each, so you get through it, even just the legs and then just the arms, and you get into your routine. And I tell you, your baby and you will just really enjoy spending that time together, bonding and touching with health, which is my signature all over. I love touching with health, and I love when my children, till this day, my 28-year-old will come and say, Mum, I need a massage. And don't stop just because they're babies. Even when they're older, do their feet before bedtime, with essential oils. Do their backs. You will find great pleasure and great communication between your baby and you and your children and adults. So I hope you really enjoyed it. If there's anybody on the page that's got a baby, because there's lots of babies during COVID, and they want to talk to me, and we can have a Zoom time so I can help you out even more with your baby, let me know. I really enjoy just chatting with you guys and just encouraging and supporting this community with great love, with one drop at a time for your family and friends. You will just love being part of a family that touches and hugs and finds health. Hey, ciao for now. Bye.